Hey gents, ask and you shall receive. Today I'm taking my first look at Trendy Butler, and if you read about Trendy Butler, it's tough not to compare it to a company like 5-4 Club. So while I will be taking my first look at Trendy Butler, I'll be giving you a few of the comparisons between the two because I think they're very similar. Before we jump in, make sure you subscribe to keep the videos coming. Congratulations to Jonathan for winning the $50 for Everlane, and also Barry and Jimmy. They all won part of my $100 Everlane giveaway, and I'm very excited to give those back. And I hope you guys grab something great with those gift cards. If you want to sign up to win future giveaways that I'm going to be doing, there's a link in the description for signing up. Give a thumbs up for clothing subscriptions, and with that, we're going to dive into the Trendy Butler box. Now, whenever I receive these in the mail, I always like to hold on to them and wait to open them up on camera because, I mean, after all, this is an unboxing. And I received this a few days ago. They were actually nice enough to send me one. I've had quite a few guys ask me to check out Trendy Butler, and just so happens that they asked to send me one over, so thank you to them. My biggest question with Trendy Butler is, with these subscriptions, usually there's either a brand that you're receiving, like Trunk Club, they're gonna send you high-end brands that you would see at Nordstrom. 5-4 Club sends you their own 5-4 Club made clothing, and Frank & Oak does the same thing. Frank & Oak makes their own clothes, they have their own subscription, they send it to you. And I was curious to what kind of clothing I would get from Trendy Butler because they don't actually list a company on their site. And it looks like we have a shirt button down from Civil Society. Have a t-shirt from Scott Free. And we have some joggers, or Chinos, not joggers, from Cohesive & Co. So it looks like companies I've never heard of. I'm going to take a look, check into them, and we'll try them on, see how they go. My biggest question with Trendy Butler, of course, is the quality. This is what I look at every company for. I look at quality of the clothing, the fit, the style, the price, and the overall experience. So experience-wise, this is only my first Trendy Butler box, so I'm not going to be able to really comment on how easy it is to return and exchange, how quickly the boxes get shipped to you. It did ship fairly quickly on this one here. As far as the quality goes, the shirt feels good. This is 100% cotton. The chinos feel a little thin, but I've yet to try them on, and the shirt actually feels incredibly soft. Also, as far as quality goes, you'd be looking at how long it lasts over time. So I'll have to check in a few months to see how these wear and how they feel. And as far as experience goes, Trendy Butler actually is different from 5-4 Club in the fact that they let you actually do a style exchange. I've talked about this in my previous 5-4 videos where if you receive an item that you don't like from 5-4 Club, even if it doesn't fit, you just don't like the type of shirt that it is, you cannot exchange that shirt for something else. They'll put another item in your next box for you, but if you don't like the style, they don't do that. Well, Trendy Butler actually lets you do a style exchange for one of the items in your box, and they usually ship 2 items. According to their website, they'll ship 2 items. They sent me 3 here, so I'll look into that. But within 60 days of receiving your box, you can actually do a style exchange, which I think is pretty neat. The other thing that sets this apart from 5-4 Club is the fact that you can actually do some edits to your box. So if you receive one, you can say on the next one, I need a pair of slim chinos, or I need something for a summer wedding. I need, a blue button-down shirt to complete my wardrobe. So you can actually influence your box by emailing them ahead of time. A few little differences between the clothing subscriptions, but now I want to try them on, and then I'll give you a few more impressions after that. We get the first one out of the way. The easiest one to talk about is this super soft 100% cotton black t-shirt. It's like a nice little bonus in this box because you're supposed to receive 2 items that are worth about $175, but this one came in there, feels really nice, and happy with that. The Civil Society button-down shirt is pretty nice. It actually has a few details in it that sets it apart from your standard button-down shirts. It has linings in the neck, it has linings along the buttonholes. The pocket is designed a little bit differently than most shirt pockets. Unfortunately, I don't fault Trendy Butler for this. Any shirt that I get that's not either slim or extra slim fit doesn't fit me very well. and it's something that I run into with most companies. So I'd have to reach out to them to find out about getting a slim cut shirt in the next delivery, because this one, as you could see, is a little bit larger than I am comfortable with. The sizing I requested was medium, and that's what they sent me. Mediums typically fit me, but I do usually have trouble just because of my unusual figure, I should say. What I might do for this shirt though is actually do a video on showing you how I tailor my own shirts. Most shirts that I get that I really like the pattern to, but they aren't available in a slim fit, I will take to my own sewing machine and make them fit perfectly. The shirt that I was wearing at the top of the video, that green mint shirt, is actually a Frank & Oak Jasper Oxford that I took in to make sure that it fits my body type. So overall, the shirt feels very good. I like the details. It's right on trend with what I would have liked to see in the box, so credit to Trendy Butler for that. And I reach out to them to see about having some different fits and styles within their service. I'd say the chinos are the most surprising part of this box, because they're actually the first pair of pants that pretty much fit me out of the box from any subscription service that I've ever tried. If you've watched any of my dozen or so Frank & Oak unboxing videos, you'll know that I always talk about pants in those because I have so much trouble finding them. I usually go to Bonobos as the gold standard for pants, and I've also found my size in Gustin as well, which I'm very excited about. These ones aren't perfect. They are slightly too tight, they're slightly too short, but if you look at most of the ways that pants are being worn now, you're rolling the cuffs to show a little bit of ankle, and they're very comfortable. They're much softer than a typical chino, and they're a little bit more casual than what I usually wear to work. Ultimately, I leave it to my wife to tell me if the pants fit or not. I also listen to all the comments that you guys have. Most of you guys don't like when it looks like I have floods on, so I'm interested to see what you guys think about all of the clothes from this box, because that wraps up the 3 items that I was looking at. Again, Trendy Butler says they're going to send you about $170, $180 worth of clothes for $65 a month, which is right on par with what you're seeing from 5-4 Club and other clothing services. You got to pay a good bit of cash to get good stuff, and $65 a month is not something to sneeze at, but if you're getting a valuable amount of clothes, then it's something worth looking at. Thank you as always for watching my videos. Thank you for subscribing and keeping this channel going. I love opening up clothes, telling you guys about it, and hearing what you guys have to think, and turning you on to new companies. Trendy Butler was a new one for me a few months ago when somebody suggested I take a look at it. I just reviewed the black tux. That might be new for you. A lot of people hadn't heard of Everlane before, and the way that most people have been finding my videos is by 5-4 Club and then kind of introducing you to new ones. So any companies you think I should take a look at, I mostly focus on companies that are online only or very small and growing. Companies like Trendy Butler, Frank & Oak, Bonobos, Everlane. I got a few videos coming up. I have a Gustin review that I'm actually going to record right now. I've had a great suggestion on my last video for Roan, the athletic menswear. I'm going to be doing a few videos coming up for Mizzen & Main, Roan, Ministry of Supply, Under Armour. I'm going to be looking at performance polos. So I'm really excited about the stuff that I have coming up, as I've said before. And if you have any questions or comments, you can reach me at _Cavalier on Twitter or Instagram. Share this video if you know somebody that wants to take a look at Trendy Butler, or just share the channel if you know another guy that loves to learn about new menswear. Until next time, gents, this is the Cavalier. I wanna be the minority, I wanna be a minority, down with the moral majority, 'cause I wanna be the minority. I pledge allegiance to the underworld, one nation, we're crying out loud, she screamed unto me, a free for all.